All right, so here is where I get a little messy with the collage medium. So I have a couple of strips of rice paper that I've already done, one in the straight up gold. Like I said, if you were to collage this directly onto paper, the white would disappear and you'd be left with some gold, which is wonderful, but it can be a little hard to see. And then there's some beautiful Prussian blue, I remember the name, on some tissue paper as well. And then I have a chaos layer. So I wanted to show you how to get your teacup. So we've done the doily, graded our doily, we painted those out. We've got a background wash or chaos layer, and now I'm going to show you how to make the teacup. Okay, so what you'll end up with after this is something similar to this. You're going to take a piece of 9 by 12 inch paper. This one is an old watercolor that I didn't use, so that's fine. And we're going to create this collage. So what this is what you're going to tear into your teacup shape after. So you're actually making the body of the teacup right now. Now, you could go about tracing and drawing and making a teacup, but I find that very tight and it loses a lot of energy. So that's why I had you make these fun rice paper lay-on, because once you put it on, it changes that base layer into something definitely more interesting, more pottery-like, right? And it gives us that beautiful white edge when we tear without damaging. And then you can always go back in, like I have done on the demonstration piece with Neocolors at the end, gold paint pen, to bring out the elements of the teacup I want to keep. Okay, so you're gonna get your matte medium, you're gonna pour it in a suitable container. I'm just using it straight out of mine. It's not necessarily the way to go, but there we go. And you're gonna get a good dollop on your surface. And then, so I should give you an idea of what happens to this. Pop that on. Ooh, see? It just melts. So let's say you wanted to make Christmas teacups, for lack of a better thing, or wedding teacups. That base layer underneath could be a photo layer that could have Christmas carols written on it in permanent ink, or Christmas art. Like, this may seem like just an extra step, but it definitely adds a lot. All right, so I'm gonna do the rando way because I'm not worried. If you don't like being random, you definitely go about it your way. But I like keeping energy, especially in a tiny little like cup piece. So I find just applying the tissue paper or rice paper and matte medium in lots of fun ways. You can turn the paper around if you find yourself getting persnickety or at a loss for ideas. You just keep tearing and layering. I would probably only do 1 or 2 overlap layers. Like, you see how this is overlapping with the blue? That's okay, but I wouldn't do 3 or 4. A, it's gonna take a long time to dry, and B, the paper will really warp and you're gonna wanna flatten it before you use it. Because this, at the end of the class, it's a dry collage where we use 2-sided tape in order to anchor everything down and not collage medium, right? So I don't allow too much moisture in. So I'm just gonna quickly open this up. This is from a friend in the UK, and she sent me some beautiful collage medium. I feel like this is probably rice paper too. I love it. And beautiful star paper. So let's have a little fun with this. Get a little bloop down. And then, yeah, you're gonna wanna let them dry all day or overnight if you're not in a hurry, just to make sure everything's dry. Now, the bonus is if you are impatient and you do want to do more stuff on top of this besides collage, grab acrylic paint, because acrylic medium and acrylic paint are best buddies, and you can definitely overlap without any stability issues regarding your finished piece. So there. Now, if you didn't have tissue paper and you just had a really cool chaos layer, you could go in with your gold paint pens, your Posca pens, and just add the pattern work rather than doing it this way. But as this is what I've committed to, I'm going to show you. But don't worry, if you don't have this stuff, this class is still definitely doable without.